Hey everybody, hello once again and good afternoon greetings. Alright, boy, it's been a low start. So anyway, today is Saturday, May 5th, 2018. Local time is 12:19, and the temperature here is 69 degrees. And last night I got loaded about 10:30. By the time I got all my paperwork, it was by 11, and yeah, it's been pretty darn slow. And I was worn out with the allergy attack that I have. It's just way too much. So all said and done, I pulled over here last night in Hagerstown, and our route today will be as far as I could probably just make it to Remington, Indiana. That's probably as far as I can go. Wait a minute, I want to do something here for a second. Destination, history, Remington, compare routes. We're gonna take this one, but we're not gonna take Interstate 68. We're going to take Interstate 70 all the way to Indianapolis. See, this one right here is taking me to 70 to 68. We're gonna go up here to Breezewood, then run 70, because 68 is a very, very, very hilly place. So we better get going. All right, what am I doing here? Alright, there seems to be some kind of a confusion to what I tried to convey yesterday. I don't think there's an APU out there that produces 120 volts directly, or that inverter. I think most APU, they run on a, how do I say this? I don't think it produces 120 volts directly. Now it's not like a generator where if you run a generator then you have your electricity. I think all systems, as far as I know, even if you have an inverter, you still need, as far as I know, even if you have an APU, you're still gonna have to have an inverter tied to your battery. I really believe so. And let's just say that your inverter is tied to your APU. It's any good, because I have electronics in this truck that is going to need electricity while I'm driving down the road, and cigarette lighters are not going to do it. And once again, you can't go down the road and run your APU at the same time. It would be it wouldn't be efficient. It would cost you extra diesel, right? So wouldn't it be the way Miss Blue had her system was, even on this truck, Baby Blue's truck here, I had the APU, which charges the battery, then the inverter is directly plugged into the batteries. While I'm driving down the road, I have instant 120 volt supply, and I don't need to run the APU while I'm driving down the road. Makes sense, right? I don't think I explained that well yesterday. So, and I think the GPS does not have a 12 volt. I'm not sure, but I think the GPS does not have a 12 volt cigarette lighter plug supplied with it. I think that's something you need to buy extra. I could be wrong. But I have noticed in many years now that since buying all these electronics, I find it more convenient, more cheaper to buy an inverter and just plug everything AC. Plug it into a 120 volt inverter. Because when you buy electronics and you buy extra cigarette lighter plugs, the next time that unit, breaks, you're gonna need another one. You're gonna have to buy another extra plug. So why not buy an inverter? It's just so much easier. Okay, also teach me about inverters. There are 600 watt, 800 watt, 1500 watt, 2000 watt, there's 2500 watt, there's 3000 watt. As far as I know, it doesn't, you can have a 600 watt inverter in your truck or a 3000 watt inverter in your truck, as long as you only use, let's just say, a cell phone or a GPS. Having a larger inverter in your truck, that doesn't necessarily ruin your battery. It's what load what kind of appliances that you load in your inverter that matters. It's not the size of the inverter, but the load, right? At least that's what I keep thinking about. I had an argument with shop mechanic one day. He says, no, you can't have an inverter, larger than a 1500 watt inverter. I said, but I already have a unit, and I only use this and that, and that's it. I'm not gonna put a heavy load on it. It doesn't matter what the size of the inverter is, as long as I don't heavy to it. So no, you'll ruin the battery that way. I was dumb to argue with him. But I really believe that he was wrong. Let's see. Interstate 68 is 15 miles away. Once again, I am not headed that direction because 68 is just, man, it's got so much hills. The fuel that you'll burn up is a lot more expensive than running the Pennsylvania Turnpike from Breezewood to New Staten, Pennsylvania. We are approaching Interstate 68, and I want you guys to just keep an eye on that because I want you to look at the mileage and the hours, the difference between the mileage and the hours by going that way. Look on your right bottom right corner, 583, and it's 936 if I was to take Interstate 68, right? See how that thing changes. Hold on. See how that changes by if I take when it recalculates. See, oh, that's not going to show an accurate. Oh well. Just believe me, it's a lot quicker, a lot cheaper to run this way than to run Welcome to Pennsylvania, everybody. Why don't we do this? Look at the mileage and the hours. You know what? Let's just skip to the next stop. It still want me to turn around. Alright, let's pass this exit here. Let's see if it's gonna make us turn around to one more exit. Usually doesn't. I was really hoping to get home tonight and then deliver tomorrow, but not gonna happen. Alright, it should recalculate now. 586, 940. Oh, you know why? You know why this is doing that? Oh, I forgot. I forgot. No. Hold on. Where did it go? Alright, here we go. Toll. Allow toll. Map. Because I forgot to turn the I had it set for toll avoidance on my last entry. So there you are. A little bit longer, but I think it's a lot quicker. Alright, enough of that. Let's enjoy this beautiful scenery here. located in Bethel Township, Fulton, PA. Hey everybody, hello and good afternoon. Greetings from Breezewood, Pennsylvania. Local time is 1:09. We are about to merge onto the Pennsylvania Turnpike 70 and Interstate 76. The temperature here is 68 degrees. Now 550 miles to Remington, Indiana.